What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about Nosfertu from 1922. It's a German expressionist horror movie, silent film, starring Max Schreck as Count Orlok. It is considered one of the first horror movies, and it is incredibly scary still today. This movie is all about atmosphere. It's all about setting. It's about setting a sense of unease. And again, I can only imagine, when I talked about old school scares, and the reason I wanted to start this channel is I wanted to talk about the stuff that came out years ago. The stuff we have out today is incredible. It's polished, it looks good, but I think it's lost a little bit of its sense of wonder. And when I go back and think about the old school movies that are out there, this movie is absolutely terrifying. Especially at the time. I can only imagine people again in the 1920s not knowing what to expect going in to see this movie. Now, this movie came out in 1922. It didn't get a U.S. release until 1929. That develops characters, again, with no dialogue. But what they can do in this with shadows and with a sense of dread, it's just absolutely amazing. Again, this is another movie I don't want to give too much away. This is one of those ones you want to walk into cold. Now, if you're new to some of the silent movies, I would tell you it's a different experience, and you're going to have to think differently when you walk into it. But if you could kind of, take away the new school sensibility and walk into this ready to enjoy genuine scares, great cinematography, great atmosphere, and just think about the setup of telling a story without any dialogue. It's amazing what they can do. And when you think about the scariest part of this movie, again, I'm going to go to the piece that everybody thinks about, but it's really just those shadows and how they play on the wall. When you have Count Orlok kind of coming in and you see the shadow and it doesn't quite look like what he looks like, and it's very much exaggerated. There's just a couple of parts in there that, again, they set a sense of unease, which I think is absolutely great. So again, our goal with these reviews is to keep them short, to get you some new movies to watch during Halloween if you haven't before. So I would ask, you slow down, you watch Nosferatu if you haven't seen it yet, and just kind of take a look at it. You can find it in a ton of different streaming places. So again, love sharing it with you. If you haven't done so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. Our next movie we're going to be sharing with you is going to be From Dusk Till Dawn, one of my favorite horror comedies of all time. And it is a horror comedy. I mean, again, there's a ton of great stuff in here, as well as an action movie and a Western. This movie defines all genres. So I look forward to sharing that one with you. As always, stay scary.